Thanks for having me today.
Oh,
I'm excited to be a part of Mistletoe Market and excited about the chance to share my work and just be in a conversation with other artists and people who enjoy art. So, and that's kind of like one of my big things is sharing. It's kind of the thing that motivates me. During COVID, I'm like amazed by the number of distractions out there, things that we see that are upsetting or frustrating. And then one of the beautiful things out there right now is art. It can start a conversation, it can relax people, it can inspire people, it can give them hope. And that's kind of like what I'm all about as an artist. And so whenever I get a chance to share my work with other people, it's like Christmas. So a little bit about myself. I've been making art all my life since I could put a crayon in my hand. My mom was a great encourager of me becoming an artist, and my parents gave me lots of opportunities to have supplies and to learn and to get trained. I went to college and studied art at Pratt, which was an amazing experience. I got to be an artist in residence in high school for 2 summers. Just like I got to do a lot of really cool stuff. So it's so great to be able to like just use that and hopefully inspire some people to get the joy out of creating that I get out of creating. So one of the things that I've done as an artist, which is kind of fun for me and fun for other people, is after I kind of amass a body of work, I write a book about my process and why I created the pieces that I created. And I'm just going to show you a couple of places where you can see that. Going back to 2009 and before, I started, this is my website, Journey on Canvas, and I wrote a book that goes with it. It's called Dancing in the Doghouse, and it's just got all my artwork in it from when I was a child all the way through to about like 2009. And so I kind of took everything that I had done and I put it together. And you can go to my website and you can kind of check out all of that and how that works. And then there's kind of like after that point, I started really getting into creative process and why we make art, why we love to look at art, and what everybody's creative process looks like. So, and that's not limited to people like me, who maybe paint or something like that. It could be scrapbooking or knitting or, coloring books or whatever floats your boat. And so I kind of baby back in like 2007 started to put my work together and really explore creative process. And so this site, Mindfulness Paintings, does that, kind of just encourages people to get involved in the creative process and the creative conversation. And then more recently, I took like work from like 2019 and 2020. So my kids are getting older now. So I have more time to create. And so in 2 years, I was able to get a lot done all of a sudden. So I have a book that goes with this website, and it's called Art in Liminal Space. And it's just about how when we create, how we're connecting our present moment to our past and our future, and how art lets us kind of like explore the expanse of time and how it can give us peace while we're kind of waiting for what's next, which is like really huge right now because we're all sitting around waiting for what's next, and that can create a lot of anxiety. But the gift is that people can do something like go to Mistletoe Market and look at other people's art, get inspired, buy a piece and hang it in their home and find joy. And it's a great redirection for what we might otherwise be doing. And so, it's great for me too, right? Because I'm sitting around waiting just like everybody else, kind of feeling like, what's next? is everything going to be okay? Are my loved ones going to be okay? But then I can go in my studio and I can make some art and I can share it with somebody and I can focus on something else. And so I just want to thank South Haven Center for the Arts for giving us something to focus on that's positive. And I'm just excited to be a part of that, Carrie. So I just thank you, for this opportunity. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you for showing us your websites and your beautiful studio and your positive attitude and just joining us for Mistletoe Market. So I would like to invite everybody to go to the South Haven Center for the Arts website, southavenarts.org, which you may be looking at this video on already, but if you're on Facebook or something, go there and click on the Mistletoe Market and please look at Elisa's work, sorry, Elisa. And everybody else's work and enjoy the virtual